Hey, 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 what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How are all of you? I am Big Meach, and this is a Big Meach moment. Hey, it's rather late or early in the evening, late in the day. Um, and I'm sitting up here listening to the news and all of this talk about the end of the war. Folks are upset with Biden because of how he handled bringing the troops home and carrying on from Afghanistan and this, that, and the other. And as I was listening to the news, this thought hit me. And I'm sure I'm not the only person who's thinking this way. And what I'm about to say may be controversial and it may seem a little insensitive at the moment. However, it is a thought process, and it's I'm going to speak it so that we can have discussion about it. Um, in this day and age, we're here in this country where we're so busy talking about making sure everybody get vaccinated. Everybody, we're on the Delta variant of COVID-19. Isn't it awfully ironic, or did I miss it, that we have never heard of COVID-19, coronavirus, or anything touching any of um those Afghanistan people? We just did a whole evacuation from there. They done brought tons and tons and tons of Afghanistan children over here. I'm here in Georgia, and I know our governor was welcoming a lot of the evacuees and stuff over here. We're bringing a lot of folks home, but no one has ever said anything about whether or not they had been vaccinated, or if even they even had to deal with the COVID crisis over there at all. And my concern is, well, it just sounds like I said, it's going to sound that way. My concern is, did COVID ever get over there into those regions when the rest of the world was on lockdown? We haven't heard anything about that. So now we got all these people coming over here, which means what? We got Americans that were over there. I don't know if they were vacationing, visiting, living over there, whatever the thing was. I don't know what they were doing there, but now we've got to get them home because America's first, right? We're ending it, trying to get our people home. I understand that. I got that. At the same time, I'm still trying to understand, what does all this mean in the great bigger scheme of things here. And then we brought Afghanistan evacuees to this country. Not one time have we heard anything about any kind of medical treatments, what's going to happen with them. We haven't heard any of that, and I just find that to be absolutely peculiar, particularly with us dealing with what we're dealing with over here in this particular country. So I'm just sitting up here like, things that make you go, okay. Now, for those of y'all who are upset with Biden and carrying on, and I've seen some things on Facebook, and we still have the whole Republican Democrat thing. We still have a lot of Trump supporters who are still upset about the election and, oh, Biden, 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 Biden. Listen, here's another thought that I have about all of this. We've been over there for 20 years. Okay? 20 whole years in this war. Why haven't those people learned how to take better care of themselves? We've been over there all this time. From what I'm understanding, we were training them and this, that, and other. How is it that they did not know how to better care for themselves, to where in 11 days, they said on the news it was 11 days. It seemed like it was just 24 hours, right? But they said within 11 days' time, the Taliban came in and took over everything and had the whole thing all topsy-turvy. What have those folks been doing these same 20 years that we've been over there? Have they actually been training to where they could take care of themselves? Or were they comfortable with the fact that we were over there standing by and ready to fight this thing for them? I'm perplexed about that, because We know what human beings do, okay? It's the whole stray dog syndrome. If you see a stray dog or stray cat and you see them and you see that they're homeless or hungry or whatever, and you feed it, okay, you feed it once, you did a good thing. You feed it twice, okay. But then what ends up happening is the stray dog ends up coming back to you because they know you're the one who gave it before. We've been over there for 20 years, children. 20 years. And in 11 days' time, they surrendered or whatever, and the Taliban was able to come in and take over the entire country. I'm perplexed about that. And I don't know if any of you are going to say the same thing or think the same thing or feel as though it may be a little too early for comments like this or whatever. However, I'm at this particular point to where we need to ask these questions because everybody's going to get on the political administration and things. And why did you do this? Or you double down on this? Or you say it? They're going to get there. But I'm looking at what the hell happened to the people? Why aren't we looking at them with the same scrutiny that we're about to look at our administration and say, hey, wait a minute. Why didn't y'all take advantage of this? Why didn't y'all take advantage of these? Why didn't you learn better skills? How come you don't have this in place? 20 years we were over there, and within that same time, because we said we coming home, within 11 days, we right back to square one? Wow. Wow. That's just something to think about, y'all. I'm Big Meach, honey, and this here has just been a Big Meach moment. Lord.